everyone, welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to give you guys a look through one of my completed albums. This is a 12 by 12 albums. I recently filled up a few of them. This is my first that I'm going to share with you. If you guys enjoy this video, be sure to let me know down below, and I'll go ahead and add some more flip throughs if this is something you enjoy here on my channel. Now I do have about 16 page protectors in here altogether. This is a 12 by 12 and there are about 32 layouts altogether. Now you can see here it's not overflowing, but it is filled. Once I open it up, you can see it's filled up to right before the little opening here on the ring, and I do not want to fill it anymore. Now I do apologize, I might not be able to fit both sides of the album in the frame, but I will slide back and forth to give you guys a look at the layouts. Now most of these layouts are here on my channel. The layout process are here on my channel, so if you want to see a particular one, let me know maybe the title of the layout. Like for instance, this one says Live, Laugh, and Love, and I could go ahead and link it directly to you if you do not find it when you look around here on my channel. Now you'll notice I do not fill my albums chronologically. I gave up on that a while ago because it's just too much work for me, too much time to go back and find where every layout goes. And I just really enjoy looking at them this way. For example, here I can look at these two layouts and I see my daughter here at an older age than she is here on this layout, and it's fun for me to look at and see the differences in her here on this layout and on this one, and just see how much she's grown. And it's just a lot of fun for me with the variations instead of going in a chronological order, and that's just my preference. Everyone is different. Nothing's wrong with filling your albums chronologically, but for me this is what I prefer. So I'm gonna go ahead and give you a flip through right now. Give a brief description. I may not always remember what the layout was, what project it was for, or what video hop and so on, but like I said, most of these are here on my channel, the process. So here we have this really fun layout. It says Live, Laugh, Love. This is just myself and my daughter, just a random photo. And I know I did this one for a challenge. I cannot remember the challenge, but I really love how this turned out with all of the florals. This is just us with a Snapchat filter there. And this is the very first page you see now. I don't think I will do a title page for any of my albums. I have no problem just flipping through and getting a layout right to the front page here. That's not a problem for me. I do not need a title page in here. So here we have one where she's a bit older, and this is done with some Close to My Heart collections here. And right next to it, I have one with her at the beach, and Sweet Summer is the title. This is at Virginia Beach, and I love this one as well. This has some mixed media in the background, some Distress Oxide inks in the background. Now when I place my layouts together side by side, of course you can see the collections do not match, but I do want them to blend nicely, so I have a nice flow. So you'll see here I have a little bit of the yellow, I have a little bit of the teal as well, so to me it flows really nicely together. And that's the only thing I do once I place my layouts next to each other in my albums. Now these two are from the same occasion. This is us here at Ocean City in 2013 on a vacation. Here I did a little bit of embossing on the background, and I just love this pattern paper with the ombre effect. I used some stamps to go ahead and emboss, and also did some cutouts from a crate paper pattern paper here. And next to it on the same trip, you can see, of course, they do not match completely, but they blend nicely together. Here's my grandson meeting Spider-Man. And this was for a challenge and a very fun layout to complete. Here's my grandson once again. Here, of course, this is 2012. This is the year he was born. He was just a few months old here. Major heart eyes. And this is a 3-photo layout, multi-photo here. Here we have him a bit older in 2019, and this was for his 7th birthday. And in the background here, I did some mixed media. I did some stamping, and I think I used a lot of cocoa vanilla on this layout as well as this one. Now here I have a double page layout, and this is a vacation layout at Myrtle Beach. You can see there's not a lot of embellishment going on. This is cocoa vanilla as well, and the photos, of course, are the main focus. I just have my title, Summer Fun, and just tiny bits of embellishments all around the 2 pages. Very, very simple. So here we have a musical that myself and my husband went to. I did some little bit of ink blending on the background there using some distress ink. I took a photo of our tickets that we used to go into the event, and this is a lot of Pink Fresh Studios. I cannot remember the name of the collection, but that's what I use here, and it's called Motown the Musical. And here we have when my grandson was born, with everyone taking a turn holding him. And this is one of my favorite layouts here because of all the photos I fit on this page. There are 6 photos altogether. Hello, sweet boy. I did some stamping. You can see I did some ink blending in the background, some splatters. Really, really nice layout. I love this one. Here we have my daughter and daddy's little girl. And in the back here, I believe this was an Amy Tangerine pattern paper. I also used some crepe paper embellishments on this layout. You can see I fit 4 photos here. And here we have her all grown up here, but this is a photo that was taken on Christmas Eve. And it's with my kids all playing Jenga. And this is a lot of cocoa vanilla stuff I used here. And I believe I have both of these here on my channel, the process. Like I said, I have most of these, but it's just too many to link. So if you cannot find them, just let me know if you're interested in seeing any particular layout, how I went ahead and did them. Now I love this one because I did some some stencil work in the background with a heart, one of my favorite heart stencils. I don't know if you can see that, but it is white on white, and I love how it turned out. I went ahead and ripped the edges off the cardstock and inked the edges as well, and I did use some Paige Evans embellishments here, and it says currently reading. This is my daughter, my grandson, and she's reading to him. And next to it, I have myself and my daughter. The best thing about memories is making them. And I love how this one turned out. I love this background with all of the script. And it is busy, but for me, it's not too busy that you do not notice the photo. Of course, I did use a 4x6 photo. And even the title stands out against that really busy background. I think it turned out really nice. Here we have a Christmas layout in my everyday album, and that's fine. I do not always keep my Christmas layouts only in a Christmas themed album. I do have a Christmas stories album where I keep special stories that especially like extra special, and just everyday regular Christmas layouts, I mix them into my regular albums. I do not care that it is in the middle at all. So here we have Christmas cookies, my daughter decorating some cookies here. Did some stencil work in the background, and I have some texture here added with this ribbon. Next to it, I have some more. This one is actually using, I believe it's a Christmas themed collection, and I used it to document her 13th birthday. And I think that might have been the challenge for this layout. I'm not quite sure. Here we have a winter themed layout. You can see I did some stamping and stenciling. And that's my grandson there. Here he is a little bit younger, another winter themed, Let It Snow. And here we have my daughter. Now here you can see already it's crepe paper. Crepe paper have a look to it that you just know it's crepe paper with all of the beautiful florals. And I love how this turned out with the semicircle here. Darling, just be you. And this was her at our county fair. And here we have my grandson and myself, just an everyday random photo, waiting for the school bus. We use a Snapchat filter. Now on the background, I use one of my favorite stencils with a very bold color to create that background. Then this would be some, I think this might be from Pink Fresh Studios. And it's really beautiful. I was a little bit hesitant because of this bold background, but I just went for it and I love how it turned out. So here we have a fall themed double page. And these are two different collections, but I think they blend nicely together. Thankful for You. This is a school photo of my grandson at 6 years old. And next to it, we have him at school doing some arts and crafts here. Fall is in the air. You can see I use a really, really beautiful leaf stencil there with some gold stencil paint. And I use strips of paper. And I added in 4 photos here. And I do apologize for the glare that you're getting because of my lights. My grandson, once again, you can see I scrapbook him quite a lot. I do enjoy scrapbooking his photos. And I love this little onesie here. Daddy Proof shirt. It points, there's arrows pointing to where the head should go, the arms, and where you snap. It's a very cute t-shirt. But here we have him on some Chamel collection here. Very long title. It says, Boys Are Silly and So Much Fun. And I just love how this one turned out with the little cluster on the top right here. I added in some border strips here using pattern paper. And next to it, we have some more Chamel here. So you can see they blended in really nicely together. And this is one photo, and it is a Snapchat filter. So it broke it up, making it look like there were 4 separate photos here, but it is a filter. Here we have some Pink Fresh Studios, some stickers here, puffy stickers to create that banner, and the title, Love Your Happy Smile. No, I think this one was for I think this was a sketch challenge, and this one was for a long title challenge. A lot of the layouts I do are for challenges. Here we have one. I know this challenge was for wood veneer pieces, to use as many as you can, and I use quite a bit here. You can see this large wood veneer piece that served as my title. It says, Hello Gorgeous, and I fit in quite a bit of these hearts all around my clusters. I also have lots and lots of Nuva drops, and this is another one of my favorite layouts. This is a lot of Paige Evans here, and I fussy cut out a lot of the florals to create these clusters. I also use my circle cutter, my Martha Stewart circle cutter, to create these 2 circles and add to the page. And this is my daughter here. She's at, I think this was on Drive Up to Shenandoah Mountains. Really beautiful page here. And I may need to go and repair this. You can see my H is falling off, but it says Happy Together, my grandson and my daughter. And we have a little bit of a diagonal design there with the background and some blending of some inks there and some really cute fun clusters. And you can see, once again, totally different, but they still flow nicely next to each other. Here we have another vacation, and I love this element here that I created, this little sign post with a strip of pattern paper and some flags from the collection I was using. It is a Pink Fresh Studios collection, maybe. I cannot remember. I honestly cannot remember. Now, I did add some clear stickers here on each of the photos. This one says Scenic Route, Vacation, On the Road. This is on our way to, let's see, to Ocean City, Maryland. And this is once we got there, my husband just standing there staring at the ocean. Really, really beautiful beach to visit. Here we have my grandson once again. Hey, handsome, XOXO. I love this diagonal design on this pattern paper. And this part of the paper, I was going to say was the back of it, but it's not. This is a different pattern paper here. But I love the mix of both of them. Here we have another Christmas layout, Be Merry. This is using some items from Close to My Heart. It was a cut file backed with some of the pattern paper. This is a picture that we do every single year. We have all of the kids sit around the Christmas tree Christmas morning, take a photo of them. So I have a whole series of them at different ages posed together on Christmas morning. And we had some visitors here. Hello, deer, because every summer we have a family of deers that come to visit us. So this was in October 2019. Not quite summer, but right after summer. And last, we have this photo of this layout of my son when he was 8 years old. And we have 4 photos here, multi-photo layout. And I just punched out some circles using my circle punch and some pattern papers. I think these might be 6 by 6 pattern papers that I used on this layout. We have, of course, a long title here. Happy 8th birthday. Let's eat cake. It's your day. And I filled in with some embellishments, I think, from Cocoa Vanilla. Now, I do love flipping through my albums. I enjoy seeing my layouts. I do this every now and then. And while I was doing that, I filled them up and I flipped through them. I figured I'd share it with you guys. So let me know if you would like to see a flip through of my other albums that I filled up recently. And I'll go ahead and add them here within the next few days. And I hope you guys enjoyed this video. So once again, thanks for watching today. And if you enjoyed, be sure to give me a thumbs up. Don't forget you can go ahead and click on that subscribe button. That way you won't miss out on any future videos. So thanks for watching today. On till my next video. Bye.